For the last couple weeks here, we've been talking about what happens when the joy gets lost. You know what I'm talking about. That slow drift from playing because you love it to performing in your sport because you feel like you have to. Well, good news. Today I want to start turning the corner because here's the thing nobody says out loud. Joy is not something that just disappears. It doesn't evaporate. I think it just gets buried. But that means buried things can come back. You just gotta go on a treasure hunt. All right, let me nerd out for a little bit. A psychiatrist named Dr. Stuart Brown spent decades studying play. Thousands of case studies from elite performers to just everyday people. One of the things he found was that play isn't a luxury. It's not something you earn after the real work is done. He called it biological drive, and it's essential to your health as like what sleep is. And then he said something that's pretty hard to shake. He said the opposite of play isn't work. The opposite of play is depression. Research backs this up in a really specific way. Studies on athlete motivation have found that athletes who find joy in the actual process of their sport, not just the outcome, are more likely to keep competing, they're more likely to train harder, and they're more likely to stay connected to their sport long term. Kind of call that intrinsic motivation. Motivation rooted in personal enjoyment and self-determination has a more sustained and profound impact on athletic performance, promoting long-term commitment and continuous improvement. Okay, I know that was really super wordy, but like, what's that mean? Let me summarize. In other words, joy isn't just a reward for competing well, it's actually a part of what makes you compete well. I think the question then becomes, man, if I don't have it, where do I find it again? What part of your sport, and if you're honest, still gives you that little moment of joy? Is it the feel of like a really good rep? Is it that moment with your teammates on a cool Friday night when you're getting hyped up in the huddle before football kickoff? I mean, maybe it's just the simple sound of a basketball hitting the floor in an empty gym. I love that. Start there, even if it's small. Here's what I tell athletes who genuinely cannot find any joy right now in their sport. They look at their sport and they just feel nothing but weight and Well, stop looking for joy in your own experience for a minute. Go be the source of it for someone else. Hype up your teammates before warmups. Help a younger player with something you figured out. Maybe just be the guy in the huddle that gives high fives and actually means it when you say, hey man, good job. You can't always generate joy from inside when the tank is empty, but you can almost always give it away. And there's something about doing that, like genuinely doing that starts filling your own tank back up. Sports don't have to suck all the fun out of play. We should all be able to stay golden. Thanks for watching this week's video. I'm Johnny P. I'll see you guys next week. I love you.